guys, and welcome back. So I have been using the Whoop 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 for about 5 days now, just shy of a week, and let me just say I love what I'm seeing. A few of the advantages with it. First is the amount of data you get back. You get an amazing amount of data back for your health, and it just blows me away the amount of data. And the AI assistant is awesome. Also, when you're wearing it, unlike the Apple Watch, there's no screen. So I'm always paranoid about pitting Apple Watch on things and damaging it and that kind of stuff. You're not really gonna damage a Whoop. I don't think. I don't think that's gonna happen. It seems like a very tough device. And during workouts with the Apple Watch, yes, I've activated Siri, and yes, I've activated the alarm, and yes, it has tried to call the police on me because my workouts are that good. Um, yeah, the Apple Watch tends to do that thing when you hold the button in, it's going to start doing crazy stuff. Okay. The Whoop is not going to do that to you because first, it can't make a phone call, it doesn't have a buzzer on it or a loudspeaker on it or any of that crazy stuff that the Apple Watch has. So it is awesome for workouts. I've even considered taking my Apple Watch off during a workout and just using the Whoop on my phone for the workout. So I think if you're into working out, the Whoop has some definite huge advantages over the Apple Watch because of its simple design. There's one button and one LED on your Whoop. That's it. You can't really damage it. You can't really knock it into things. You're not going to scratch the screen or any stuff. And it's not going to call the police on you in the middle of a curl. Simple as that. Whereas this thing, it's done all of those things to me. Anyway, let's get into the app and let's show you what I've discovered. So this is a dashboard I wake up to every morning, and the first thing I see is my sleep score. And if you click on it, you can find out a little more information about how I slept last night, my sleep consistency, sleep efficiency, how efficient I was in sleep, how stressed I was when I was sleeping. That's pretty cool. You can see my hours of sleep here. It's broken down my awake time, my light sleep, my deep sleep, and my REM sleep, because we all know that sleep is really important to recovery. If you're sick or if you're working out, either one, sleep is super important. And we can see my sleep debt down here. So, the hours of sleep I got compared to how much I actually needed. I needed 9.09 last night, and I didn't get that. I got 7.58, so I had a little bit of sleep debt. I had 1 hour and 5 minutes of sleep debt. And you can also look at my consistency, health, and what my bedtime looks like and what my wake time looks like. So there's some really cool data based on sleep there. Now, recovery is also super important. We see that center dial there. Basically, if recovery is red, that means don't work out today. Keep it easy, chill out, don't go to the gym. Hate to say it, but don't go to the gym if it's red. The last day when it's yellow, you can go to the gym, just take it easy. And obviously the perfect day is when it's green and you can go to the gym and do whatever you need to and push your limits. Today was a rest day for me, and that's good because it's yellow, so I didn't do any work at the gym. If you click on that, you can get some more information as to how it's coming up with that data, and heart rate variability over time, resting heart rate, all this cool kind of information is coming back from the app here that's gathering on me. Now, on the far right, we can see our strain gauge here. If you click on that, that's going to show you how much strain we've been putting on our body today. So the ideal situation on a workout day is you try to get your little blue line right next to that white dash there. Now, today is not a very good example because today was a rest day, as I say. But if you look at Friday, I had a pretty good workout. You can see it hit 15 on Friday. And 10 to 15 is 10 to 13, 10 to 15 is about where you're supposed to go. Actually, if you look down here, it actually gives you a key here. So you can see all outs greater than 18, strenuous is 14 to 18, moderate 10 to 14, and light is less than 10. So I had a light day today, which is what I was expecting. It's a rest day. Anything above 10 is moderate, and anything above 14 is strenuous. So a strenuous workout on Friday, strenuous workout on Thursday, which is what I expected, and Tuesday wasn't that bad actually, which is surprising. But there you go. You never know what data you can come back with. Now the stress monitor is really cool. You can see here my stress right now while I'm making this YouTube video is 1.8 medium. It's kind of mediumly stressing me out. If we click on that, we can look at our stress value throughout the day. We even look at stress value throughout the night. You can see when I was stressed in the night over something, maybe in my dreams, I'm not really sure what. You have these little peaks of medium stress. Mostly it's low stress. Then as the day picks up, then you get some high stress events which occur, like one occurred at 8:30, then a really big one occurred at 9:30 when I was doing laundry, and then you have a few more high stress events. So you can kind of correlate that to what was happening in your life at the time and what you were doing, and see why you were kind of so stressed out in those moments. You also compares the day. This is comparing it to the previous 7 days when you're not exerting yourself, this chart here. So we can see, compared to the previous 7 days, about average. That's the non-activity there. And when I'm exerting myself, that's the activity up there, stress activity. And we can look at our sleep stress as well and see sleep stress versus the previous 7 days and say, okay, mostly low stress, no high stress, really, in the sleep stress. So that's really cool. Stress monitoring throughout the day, and you can kind of determine what's stressing you out by looking at this information. Another super cool feature is it picks a bedtime for me. If we scroll down here, we can see tonight's sleep, and it's got a recommended bedtime and a wake up time for me. That's actually very fluid. So what it will do is it will recommend a different bedtime each day based on your stress level, how much you've been working out, how much your body is basically exhausted from the events of the day. It runs all into a calculation and recommends a bedtime for you. If you actually click on this, you can get some little more information on this. So there we go. My alarm is going to go off at no later than 7 a.m., but it may go off earlier when I am 67% recovered. So that's really cool. There is also this AI virtual assistant, which is awesome. It's like having a personal trainer, and you can ask it any kinds of questions. Here you can see I was asking it questions about my calorie intake and my protein intake for the day. Ask it whatever you want. It's going to come back with an honest answer, and it's going to keep you in a conversation a little too long. That's the problem I have with it. It tends to keep talking to you a little like Chat GPT. So you have to watch it and just say, okay, I'm going to end the conversation now. Otherwise, you'll be sitting here for hours talking about fitness and nutrition and stuff like that. So this is really cool. If you need some quick advice from the app, it has access to all your health data, and the AI system will pull your health data together and give you some suggestions based on what's going. And just ask it a question. It will give you an honest answer back. It's really awesome. I use this AI coaching feature a heck of a lot in the app. Guys, I love what I'm seeing with the Whoop. It gives you a lot of good health data back, because we know that sleep is very important. Stress is very important. A lot of us are in very high stress jobs these days, myself included. And also, it's not always good to work out every single day. You have to take rest days, and you have to monitor your rest days. And with Whoop, you can say, okay, I'm in the red today. I'm not going to work out. I'm going to take it easy. Maybe I'm coming down with something. Maybe I'm getting sick. Maybe I'm getting the flu. I should let my body recover from what's going on. It gives you a window as to what is happening in your body beneath the surface, and that is the most amazing part of this tool, shall we call it. It's not a fitness bracelet. Let's not call it a fitness bracelet anymore. It's a tool to help understand your body. Anyway, hope you like this video. I'm going to make some more about the Whoop as I discover more information on it. Probably take a month for me to discover everything about this device. An amazing device. If you can afford it, you can afford the $350. I would get one, especially if you're into working out.